Welcome to today's video, where I'm going to provide a quick 5-ish minute explanation of how Stuff and Pitching Plus on Fangraphs work and how to use them. And I'm going to look at Hunter Greene and Tarik Skubal as examples to illustrate this. Later this week, I'm going to make videos about the biggest risers and fallers in Stuff Plus and Pitching Plus this year, so subscribe if you want to make sure to catch those. So, starting first with Stuff Plus. Stuff Plus looks at the physical characteristics of a pitch, like velocity, horizontal and vertical movement, as well as the pitcher's arm slot, and quantifies how good the pitch is based on these characteristics. Stuff Plus is then scaled so that 100 is league average, and every 10 points is one standard deviation. So that essentially means that all pitchers should range from about 70 to 130, with every 10 points representing a standard deviation from the mean of 100. Here I'm showing a plot to visualize this from a Driveline article about their Stuff Plus, and I'll link to that in the description. This is showing Stuff Plus of breaking balls for a particular velocity, and we can see that increasing vertical break or horizontal break or both is good and results in a better pitch grade, which makes sense, right? Because breaking balls that move more are harder to hit. The major advantage of Stuff Plus is that it becomes meaningful just 80 pitches in to a season. So that's much faster than ERA indicators, and even metrics like strikeout rate, walk rate, and swinging strike rate become useful. And this is especially valuable for relievers who are working in short stints, relying on just 1 or 2 pitches, and the quality of those pitches matters a lot, and you don't really have a whole arsenal of pitches that needs to work together. If we pull up the 2025 Stuff Plus leaderboard, we can see that 2 guys at the very top are Hunter Greene and Tarik Skubal, which makes sense, right? These are very good pitchers. Hunter Greene's fastball is very fast. If we look at this movement profile, his fastball is much faster than league average and has more ride or vertical break against gravity than average. We can also see that his slider is very fast compared to league average, and so that's how he is getting his good stuff numbers. We can also take a look at Tarik Skubal, who has very good fastball, slider, as well as changeup by Stuff Plus. And if we pull up his movement profile, we can see the fastball is much faster than league average and also has more ride and less horizontal movement, which is good for fastballs. The slider has similar movement to league average, but is a few miles an hour faster, and the changeup again has similar movement to league average, actually a bit more horizontal movement, and is also faster. So this makes sense that these pitches grade out well based on just their movement and velocity characteristics. So hopefully that provided a brief but informative overview on what Stuff Plus is, so you can decide how to use that as you analyze players. Now I'll get into Pitching Plus and Location Plus, which is necessary to understand as part of the Pitching Plus. So Location Plus is a count and pitch type adjusted judge of a pitcher's ability to throw the ball in the right places in the strike zone. So we can look at a map of Location Plus values for a 3-2 count and see that basically anything too far outside the strike zone in this situation is bad because it's basically an automatic base runner. Anything over the heart of the plate is also bad because a hitter's more likely to do damage on that. And anything over the kind of the shadow or outsides of the strike zone is good, as that's likely to get an outcome that the pitcher wants. And Location Plus is quantifying this ability of a pitcher to throw to the right places, again with 100 as league average and every 10 points being one standard deviation. Pitching Plus now is a third model that uses pitch movement, the pitcher's ability to locate, how much they throw each pitch, and how well pitches play off each other to quantify a pitcher's arsenal with this Pitching Plus model, which again has an average of 100 and a standard deviation of 10. Pitching Plus takes about 400 pitches to stabilize, so Stuff Plus only took 80. This takes 400. That's because location is a bit more noisy, and this model has more things going into it than just pitch movement. But also for this reason, Pitching Plus is going to be more useful and more predictive when assessing starting pitching compared to Stuff Plus, which only looks at the pitch movements. If we again pull up the 2025 Stuff Plus leaderboard and again focus on Hunter Greene and Tarik Skubal, we can see that Hunter Greene has below average location plus, Tarik Skubal has above average location plus, and so therefore Hunter Greene gets dinged a bit in this pitching plus compared to his Stuff Plus, and Tarik Skubal has a higher pitching plus than Stuff Plus. One of the reasons for that is the better ability to locate. Another, perhaps, is that Skubal has more pitches, but these are some of the things that go into the models, and hopefully this makes sense from an intuitive standpoint. In the description below, I will link to the Fangraphs article about Stuff Plus and Pitching Plus that I discussed, and also I'll link to the Fangraphs 2025 Stuff Plus and Pitching Plus leaderboard. Hopefully this was a brief but informative overview of Stuff Plus and Pitching Plus. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And if you like the video, make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well so you don't miss the next one.